What was the locker room like yesterday? Was it a team that still is just like, this one got away from us, but we know we have more fight in us to make the playoffs? Or was it one of those locker rooms, Mace, where you walk in and it's like, that was it, man. We had to win that to stand a chance.
It was definitely the first one, that more than the second
Nice.
one. I do think also Sean Payton, he laid the groundwork on that last week, and he mentioned it on Friday, kind of downplaying this game being the be all end all, and he's got a point. And look, the teams that the Broncos are competing with, these are teams that are capable of losing anybody, right? They're the
Mhm.
7-5, 6-6 type teams, you know. Among the 7-5 teams, Cleveland's got a bunch of injuries. Pittsburgh's got a bunch of injuries, right? You could
For
say
sure.
maybe Pittsburgh was on borrowed time a little bit, and it looked like maybe their time was up yesterday against Arizona. Cleveland is trying to figure things out with Joe Flacco at quarterback after, cycling through P.J. Walker, Dorian Thompson Robinson in the wake of losing Deshaun Watson. And Indianapolis is really interesting because nothing about this has gone to plan for them.
Hmm.
Anthony Richardson gets hurt early. They turn to Gardner Minshew, and Minshew may well have been better for them this year than Anthony Richardson, just because Minshew has the experience. But he's doing the Gardner Minshew thing. Sometimes he'll make plays that can lose you the game, but he'll make plays that'll win you the game. They're without Jonathan Taylor at running back for the next few weeks. They just keep finding ways. Indianapolis is incredibly resourceful, and so now I'm looking at these teams, and you think, okay, maybe the clock's not going to strike midnight on these guys before they clinch a playoff appearance because they just keep seeming to find paths to success. And maybe for the Broncos, it lies in Cleveland and Pittsburgh struggling, and then that spot opening up for the playoffs. Because unfortunately, they're effectively 2 games back of the Texans because of the tiebreak.
Hmm.
They win the tiebreak over Cleveland. They lose the tiebreak to Indianapolis right now because of conference record, and that's another thing. One area where on the next level where yesterday's game hurt. It wasn't only a loss to a fellow playoff contender. It was a loss to an AFC team, and the Broncos are sitting there at 3-5 in the AFC. Now they've got some chances to make that up and get that to 7-5, but they're going to have to be perfect against AFC foes.